probably at work or whatever. So anyway, let's talk about overwhelm. So if you have never felt overwhelmed, or if you rarely feel overwhelmed, put your bed here, then just shut this video off and send me a message about how you do it, because overwhelm is something that I've struggled with a lot here and there, and I'm sure other people have too. And it feels like the most common remedy when people talk about, you know, if someone's overwhelmed, it's like, oh, just don't try to do so much. Like, just you know, like, do more self-care. Like, have more spa days and go get your nails done and, like, pamper yourself more. And yes, there's a place for that, but, like, I like to get to a place where not every day is so terribly stressful. And I realize seasons are different, but anyway, here are just a few things that I've been thinking about lately when it comes to helping the day not be so overwhelming, or helping life not be so overwhelming. And I realize, yeah, we have different seasons, but yeah, here are just a few things that I try to avoid feeling overwhelmed just on a regular basis, because overwhelm causes us to be even less productive. It causes our brain to, like, shut down a little bit. Like, we get more forgetful and confused. And I'm pretty sure y'all know what I mean if you have struggled with overwhelm at all, if you're like me. So it's a constant learning thing for me. I've been thinking lately, something that's been helping me is, instead of a to-do list, or maybe in addition to your to-do list, when you look over your to-do list, you could also jot down a done list, like things that you got done. Especially if your day hasn't gone according to plan, write down the things you did get done. Those things matter even if they're small, okay? Like, you gotta feel accomplished over the small things, because yeah, that's just, we just do, because it's no use feeling totally overwhelmed over things that are out of our control, even though, yeah, we often do. But, like, yeah, celebrate the accomplishments that you did have, and that goes a long way, even if you still feel kind of like, I wish I had got more done. Because yeah, oftentimes my day just gets turned all the way upside down, and I did a lot, I was busy, but it just, yeah, I need to celebrate the things that did get done, and thank God for the day anyway. So the second thing is to write down, when you are writing your to-do list, because those are helpful to keep things straight, and to have a bit of a plan, it helps a lot. Your bed again. If you can write down your 3 top priorities, I would say pick 3. And when I first heard that, I was like, no, like, I sort of freaked out, like, no, I can't just do 3 things every day, like, that's just ridiculous. But, like, 3 main things that you don't have to do every day, like, let's say, you know, maybe it is that you have dishes on your list, there's no judgment in that, but if you're someone that does dishes every day anyway, you could write down 3 things that you don't do every day anyway that you're going to try to get done, like 3 priorities other than just normal things. Does that make sense? And then try your best. Oh, I hope you can still hear me. And then try your best to let the rest go. Like, that's hard. I know, it's so hard. But what happens, if you try to do it all and start it all in the morning and just get started on all of it, you get overwhelmed, or I get overwhelmed, and I get frustrated if I get interrupted, or at the end of the day when Major's in bed and I just want to take a break, I get frustrated because I have to finish up all these things that I started. Whereas if I had just written down 3 things in the morning that I'm going to try to get done that day, manageable, like pretty easily manageable, get those things done, and then what happens is, if I do get those done, I feel so accomplished, and then I can always add more after. It's just a lot more positive of a feeling than trying to do it all at once, all whatever. Anyway, just something to think about. I know it's easier said than done, but it's something that I have been really trying to do, and it does help to just kind of narrow down the priorities. And the third thing is something that's been on my mind too, is to trust God with when everything feels urgent and pressing, and like you kind of feel anxious over, like, what if I don't get this done and that. And something I guess that I've been thinking of lately is that I need to trust God, and like with the fact that He did give me 24 hours a day, and like He set it up that way. So like, how can I, like, I don't know, He can also give us wisdom in what to do with those 24 hours every day. Like, maybe we do need to hire help, maybe we need to take more time to ourselves, maybe we need to figure out how to be more productive and be a little more on top of things, you know, he can give you wisdom. Like, it's hard for me to just say to everyone, like, okay, you all need to take more time at the spa and that will help your overwhelm. Like, how do we know? Right? And like, sometimes, yeah, it's hard to figure out what the root cause of our overwhelm is. And so, yeah, that's something that's been on my mind, is like, trust God with the things that are just making us anxious and all. So yeah, because sometimes a person needs to set more boundaries around their time and their work, and yeah, there's just different things. So, oh, and one big thing too is like, sometimes maybe we're clinging to perfectionism. Maybe we think that the laundry always has to be folded and put away the same day it gets washed, or maybe we think the house always has to be so and so clean, or like, you know, certain things like that. You know, maybe, yeah, that can be a big thing too, of like, I've found myself, I used to always think the house had to be just totally clean, otherwise I could not relax. That's just something that I've had to let go of, and that has helped me not to be so overwhelmed and so stressed, just to realize, you know what, these toys that are laying around, that's fine, and like, the project that I'm working on today is completely fine if it just lays there for a bit and looks a bit messy, like, whatever. I've had to tell myself that. So anyway, I hope that some of this helped. I really wish that, like, overwhelm is such a stressful, it's so stressful, and I really wish that everyone could always feel peaceful about their days and feel productive and accomplished and everything. But yeah, I realize it's tough. So if any of this helped, let me know, and add your tips below too. Like, tell us what you do when you start to feel overwhelmed and why you think that is. To enter the giveaway, send me back the bonus word, which is calm. Send me the word calm in a text message or on Messenger by tomorrow, August 3 at 12 p.m. So midnight. Send me that word, and that will enter you to win a body scrub. I'm giving away the new Rejuvenate body scrub, and I wish I had taken it with me here. But that stuff smells just like a spa. Like, it's orange and olive leaf scented, and it has really coarse sugar grains in it, so it's pretty, like, it's a pretty advanced anti-aging scrub for your skin. It feels so good. I used it in Orlando. I hadn't shaved my legs for a few days, and so I scrubbed my legs with that and then shaved, and oh, it just felt so good, and it smelled nice, it smelled light. So I'll try to post a picture of that later on, but yeah, that's how you enter to win that, and I will announce the winner. I'll let you know if you won. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good evening.